a little bit of a different type of video. We're going to be doing, as you can tell from the title, a playthrough of a game that, well, I didn't play this exact game, but I played kind of the sister game to it. But we're going to be playing Pokémon Fire Red. So I hope you all enjoy. Let me know if you would like to see more of these videos once you've watched it and kind of got an idea of what they'll look like. I'll probably put them out anyways, to be honest. I had seen a TikTok about it, like the emulator, and I was like, oh, I remember doing that back in high school, so I thought I'd do it again on a friend's device, so who already had it, downloaded and ready to go. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Thanks. Alright, everybody. Hopefully you can see this. We have the loading screen for Pokemon Fire Red. Came out in 2004. So I am ancient that I remember this game. This is actually one of my friend's save files because I'm playing off of his device. So he said I could overwrite it. So, nice guy. We're just gonna skip past all that. We got the GOAT, Professor Oak. Yeah, we know this, we know. He is the Pokemon professor for the past 40 years, it seems like. Damn near almost is 40 years, that's crazy. Alright, let's get into it. So, we got our first question. Alright, I'm a boy. Outstanding. What's my name? We're gonna do things a little bit differently here. We got Red. We're gonna pay some homage. And then, yep. Got a rival. I'm not gonna do green because I like having Gary better, to be honest. So we're gonna do Gary. It's our rival. Outstanding. Look at me. Here we go. So, this is our room. Pretty nostalgic. Wait, is this? No way. Hold on. Oh, the NES. Oh my god, that's a blast from the past. Wow. Let's talk to our mom. How's she doing? Okay. Yeah. Not much to see there. What's going on there? Oops. The touchscreen can be kind of finicky, so hopefully that's not too annoying. Alright, we got Oak here. Here we go. He's keeping us in. This cage can't contain me. Alright. So let's go get our starter. I feel like it's pretty clear who I'm gonna pick. We got 3 Pokemon. Let's go through the options. If you're unfamiliar, I feel like everyone is probably familiar at this point, but let's see. So, who we got first? We got Bulbasaur, the grass Pokemon. Nope. We got Squirtle, the water Pokemon. When I was younger, I used to normally go for Squirtle because be a little baby and pick the one that's supposed to be strong against me, even though I'm about to throttle him right now. Alright, let's see. He's gonna come at us. Joke's on him. His Pokemon suck. Alright, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Wow. Oh my gosh. I forgot how much they really lean into the tutorials in this game. Like, I don't need instructions. I've been playing this since I was like literally in diapers. Like, that's saying I can actually say for this game because I've been playing this since I was like 4 years old. So I'm very familiar. Tail whip, you fool, you fool. I don't know if anyone is like, I don't know, this might be a bad comment, but I know like when I was growing up, I would just load up my Pokemon's moveset with like the most absurd offensive moves and attacks. So like, whenever, damn, if I would have missed any of those attacks, I probably would have lost. I would load my Pokemon's movesets with like the most outrageous attacks. Whatever did the most damage is pretty much what I went for. So it was pretty funny. When I like kind of went back to play some of the games again, like Pokemon Shield or something like that on the Switch. Like, there was so many more moves that were like status affecting or like skill affecting. That like raised like the attack that I was like, oh, I should probably use those. But like in this game, I genuinely could care less. I'm trying to explode the other team or the other Pokemon. So, all right, let's go get this map real quick. Daisy. Oh wait, I can't grab it yet. That's annoying. All right. Oh wait, actually, before I do this, I might. Let's see if my text. Oh yeah, we're gonna choose that to fast battle scene on. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's good. There's nothing more annoying than the slow text in this game, and oh, the running shoes. I need those desperately. All right, I'm pretty sure this guy gives us. Yeah, there we go. So we'll see. Alright, making our way to Viridian City. We got a Pidgey, one of the most annoying Pokemon in the game. If I'm being honest, I used to always have Pidgeys on my team. Well, like, eventually it was a Pidgeot or Pidgeot, however you say it. But yeah, so now I just see them and I'm like, it's like one of my least favorite Pokemon because they were just everywhere. That and the Rattatas, so I'm sure we'll see at least one of those on our way. Wow, we just had the best luck of going through that. Okay. Let's do this. Oh wait, actually, how is my... Alright, that's fine. I'll just keep them like that. Let's go to the Pokemart. It's kind of crazy how I just like remember how everything is because I've played this game through so many times. I think so. I grew up with Leaf Green. That's the version of this game that I had growing up. I still actually have the copy of it, but well, somewhere around here. I did end up getting a Fire Red copy, like sometime. I don't know, maybe when I was like in middle school or something. I bought it from one of my friends for like $70, which is just insane. But for whatever reason, they really increase. Well, I understand why, but they increase in value like crazy. Like GameStop is selling some like pre-owned cartridges for like absurd prices. But yeah, so I didn't really play Fire Red as much, but it's the same game. You know what I mean? It's just like they have some Pokemon that are a little bit different. Yes, that's why like when I got Fire Red, like I eventually. Arcanine was so much cooler than like a Ninetales in my opinion. That's just me, but yeah. Let's see, okay, we got it. Oh god, this guy again. What a fool. Alright, getting our Pokédex, I'll be honest, I was never one of the people who like really went insane trying to get Pokédex entries and like trying to fill it up. I tried, but once I figured out that like when I was first playing this game, I didn't like realize that there was other stuff you could get to like facilitate some of the trades, which was super annoying. Having like certain Pokemon's evolutions blocked by like having like a wireless router or like the wireless cord or whatever it's called. I thought that was super annoying. I still think it's really annoying to do. Sorry, I think now I can grab that map. I still think it's really annoying. But yeah, like I know, God, what was it? I was playing Pokemon, maybe Shield, or maybe Legends Arceus, and there was a Pokemon where like I had to tip, like I had to like turn my Switch upside down and default it, and I was like, this is just, we've lost the plot a little bit, like what are we doing? There's also one that was like you had to move one of the joysticks like in a circle like 15 times, like I don't remember exactly what it was at this point, but I don't know, like it's gotten a little bit excessive in my opinion. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna try and catch this Pidgey, build up my team a little bit, even though probably I'll end up getting rid of most, if not all, of like the team that I have here that I build out. Yeah, the bird Pokemon. Alright, let's give it a name. I want it to be something kind of stupid. It's gotta be a little bit funny though. Alright, it's a male Pidgey, so what can I name it? Oh, I got it. Wait for it. This is gonna be genius. Wait for it. Its name is gonna be Larry. Get it? Larry Bird. That's a terrible dad joke, but it's a fantastic nickname. Alright, let me know if you guys like that one in the comments. I can try and keep up with some good names. We'll see. Alright. A female Pidgey. Oh my god, I could catch this and I could name it Sue. That would be fantastic. I have Larry Bird and Sue Bird. They don't pay me enough for this, guys. This content. I'm a pure comedian. It's plain and simple. Alright, yeah, I'm just building up the XP at this point. Like, I'm definitely one of the people that just like, completely spams their starter. Well, for sure at the beginning of the game, maybe less so towards the end or like throughout, but for most of the time I try and keep my starter above. Like, one of the games I played, well, probably the game I played the most as a kid was Pokemon Emerald. I probably put a couple hundred hours, if not like maybe 1,000 hours over the course of like actually playing that game seriously. I love that game. It was so much fun. I also will never reset it because I got like 3 or 4 shiny Pokemon in that one, and one of them was I'm also gonna try and catch a Mankey because I want a fighting Pokemon for the first gym. One of them was a Feebas, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a water Pokemon that you can only catch it or encounter it on like 5 individual, like, here, I'll show you in a second because it's kind of hard to explain, but alright, what to name this one? It is a female Mankey. It's a fighting Pokemon. I'm gonna name it Rhonda for Ronda Rousey. That one's kind of a weaker name, I'll admit, but they can't all be winners. So like what I was saying before with the V-Bass, like each one of these, like when I move, like these are like those squares, you know? It's only available to get or encounter in like 6 or 7 of those places when you fish. So its chances of encountering are so incredibly rare that when I got it, I was like, I think I was like 10. Maybe, well, actually, I was probably a little bit younger than that. I'm thinking about when this game came out, so 2004, that would have come out like 2005, 2006. But yeah, like, alright, let's, oh god, I forgot about this guy. But yeah, once I got that, I was determined to never reset that game. I know you could have, transferred it to, I think it was some of the DS games you could like send it to, it was like the Poke Park, I don't know. I didn't really do those as much, to be honest. But yeah, like I was determined never to reset that game because I was like, oh, thank God, thank God. But yeah, sorry, I'm just talking through this description because I just have such a hard time listening to this guy or looking at this guy. All right, so this is the gym. It's not active, so that's tough. Let's see. Alright, we're gonna go to Viridian Forest. So, I have a couple goals. Oh, can I get in there? No, shit. I have a couple goals for the Viridian Forest. Oh my god, I think this might be one of our first Rattatas. I think this is like number 2, maybe. We're gonna hit him with an ember. I'm just gonna burn this rat alive. I don't know, I feel like I have a certain... oh, I just thought of a perfect name for this if I catch it. You'll see in a second. I feel like I have a certain animosity towards rat and rodent Pokemon because I live in New York, so I feel like, and I used to live in DC. So if you're familiar with either of those areas, or even if you just heard about it, like there's so many rats everywhere. I mean, it's not like insane, but it's a lot more than you probably like. So this is gonna be named Shredder after Master Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think I spelled that right. I don't know how else you'd spell it, to be honest, but oh well. But yeah, well, let's see. I think this person gives me something. Maybe not. Okay, well, that's okay. Wow, how beautiful. So, do you give me anything? Oh, which one of you gives me something? Maybe over here. Nope, okay. But yeah. It's kind of funny. Okay. So, there's a lot of bug Pokemon in this section of the game. I'm not a huge fan of bug Pokemon. I know some people really like them. They're fine. I just think they're kind of like they're not good after like maybe the first or second gym, in my opinion. Yeah, why not? You know what? I'll catch it. There's one Pokemon in particular that I'm trying to get in Viridian Forest. It's probably one of the most famous Pokemon. It's called a Pikachu. This is one of the best places to catch them. So hopefully I can spot one on the way. If not, I might just do that off camera. But let's see here. I'm just gonna call this one Butter. I don't know. I probably could have come up with a better nickname, but it's not gonna be in my party for long, to be honest. Oh, cool. Got a Pokeball. I probably should have bought more Pokeballs at the Pokemart before going into Viridian Forest because sometimes the Pikachus can be a bit annoying to catch. Alright, we're just literally burning through these bug Pokemon. It's like Agent Orange in this forest right now. That's a political comment for you all out there. Alright, I will say, I hate Metapod and I hate Kakuna even more. If any of you are familiar with these games and these Pokemon, that move right there, Harden, is the most annoying move in the freaking... Oh my god, it's so annoying. When it's just like every turn they spam it until like even your I honestly probably should have stopped at the Pokestart. I may have boofed it. Let's see. Let's just take a little look-see here. Okay, you know what? Larry's doing pretty good, so I might switch out for Larry. Larry Bird might think of that. Hold on here. Oops, sorry. Alright, we got a Weedle. Alright. I'm not a fan of Weedles. Oh man, I don't have Peck. This is gonna take forever. Oh my lord, this is not gonna take very long. Whoops. Alright, let's just switch back to Charmander, I guess. Sheesh. That guy's doing some damage to me. Oh, you mother. Alright. So what I might do, honestly, is go back to the Poke Center and heal up my guys before I keep going, because I think I might be in for, yeah, we're gonna be in a pretty tough situation if I don't. I might just black out later. Or in the game, not actually in real life. Alright, let's see. Back in Viridian. Oh, and that's why I did it. So. Alright. Here we go. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna structure these videos, is kind of make it like one video per like step of the plot. So for this video, you know, we got our starter, we're starting to build out our team, we're making our way through Viridian City and Viridian Forest. And next time, I think I'm gonna try and do like Pewter City and the first gym. And I think what I'm gonna do is try and get some off-camera training. Like trying to level up some of these guys so I can just like, I don't have to show that on camera because I don't really find that to be as interesting. But for this it was kind of hard to do because I feel like choosing the starter and kind of walking through the beginning of the game is fun to watch. But yeah, okay, so hopefully I get some good XP from this, otherwise this is gonna be, oh my dear god. This is my problem with the beginning of the game. All these Pokemon are so low level that like it takes forever and you basically like tank your own health to do anything. Alright, we got a potion. What's this guy doing? Well, that's tough luck. Let's see. Alright, what does this guy have to say to us? Okay. What's this dude's name? Bugcatcher Rick. Alright, Rick. Let's do this thing. Okay, well, I already know that Larry's gonna die, so let's just get him the hell out of there. Alright, Larry Bird, come back to the bench. We're gonna send out Smog. Let's do this. Let us do this. So, I have yet to see a Pikachu yet. That is the operative word in that sentence. Alright, cool, we got another. Alright, cool, leveled up 2 guys. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do maybe Rhonda. The name Rhonda's kind of growing on me, to be honest. Alright, cool. It's a Caterpie, like oh man, it knows Tackle. Whoops. Alright, that's decent. I'm just gonna switch out. This is the part of the game that just gets kind of tedious, and this is why I'm gonna probably do a lot of it off camera. pixelated look. Oh, I just ran right past this guy. Hold on. What's this? Oh, I thought that was like literally anything better than what I just did. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's put in some work on this guy. You can't jam if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay. Let us see. Alright, he's got a Weedle. Let's do this. We're sending out our fire breathing, I guess dragon at this point is a bit much, but I don't know what you'd call him otherwise. Even though he's not technically a dragon type. Whatever. It's so much easier when you can just literally burn them alive. Respectfully. Oh my god, can you just learn Peck already? Jeez. Oh my god. Alright, we're just gonna go back and forth between Larry Bird and Ronda Rousey here. Oh, we'll level up Ronda after this one for sure. Alright. How we doing here? Alright, let's ember this dude. That should, yep, here we go. Boom. Got him in one. Alright, should level up. Yep, perfect. A Kakuna. This is the other Pokemon that I probably hate most in this game. Well, at least the early game. I want to kill him before he uses Harden. Thank God. Otherwise this battle would have taken like 15 minutes. I don't got time for that. I do not got time for that. Alright, cool. Level up to 10. Defeated him. Let's keep her moving. Okay. What's up? Alright, who's this guy? What are you doing? He's not gonna like it if I go easy on him. Don't worry, kid. I will not leave until you're crying. So. Alright, Larry. What can you do? Oh, honestly, I could sand attack him, but we're not even gonna try. If anything takes longer than like 30 seconds to battle one Pokemon, it's too long, in my opinion. Like at this stage of the game, you just want to literally get through all of this crap so you can keep going to the fun parts. Alright. I think my goal is going to be to get to maybe like level 14 with Charmander. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'm not following my own advice. Almost. Alright. Here we go. What are you doing? Oh, shit. I gotta move those, the order and position of those moves around. I gotta swap them because I hate not having the main moves, in like that front spot. Otherwise, I can't really spam the A button. But alright, Ronda grew to level 5. Outstanding. They grow up so quickly, don't they? They grow up so quickly. Oh man, I'm really missing the running shoes. My gosh. Alright. So, I don't think we're gonna be encountering a Pikachu, but maybe. I could be wrong. Hold on. Oh, nope. Nope. Wasn't that lucky. Was not that lucky. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, why not? Hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, perfect. I'm shooting for this video to be about like 35 minutes, maybe a little bit less. I think anything more, it kind of gets a little bit long, so. Alright. Alright, Larry's speed is falling. Oh my goodness, Larry. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, Larry. Larry Bird. Fairy Bird is not doing very well this game. He's struggling. He's struggling. He's shaking. He's shaking. Alright. I did know that Pokemon evolve. Thank you very much for telling me that, though. Who we got? Bug Catcher Charlie. Alright, Charlie. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can hit him before my bird dies. But we can. Hopefully we're lucky, but we probably won't be. Oh, he used Harden. I really hope that doesn't mess up my flow. Alright. There we go. Boom. Got him. So I think I do have, kind of looking forward to the setup of my team. I got some plans in place. I'm just gonna blow through this, guys. Sorry. I know these battles are not very exciting, so I'm trying to get through them as quickly as I can. But yeah, so I do have some plans in place for what I want my team to look like going forward. Hopefully it's not like too stereotypical of what, people normally do. I mean, I already chose Charmander, so I feel like I'm already losing a little bit at that argument, but I kind of had to, So you already know I'm gonna have Charizard. I'm looking for a Pikachu right now to be a Raichu later on. I love having Raichu in the game. I think it's pretty good. No, I'm just gonna skip this. I love having Raichu. One of my favorite Pokemon, as I mentioned before, is water Pokemon. So it's gonna be a while before I have it, but I will be getting Lapras at some point because I think that Lapras is just awesome. And it's a pretty solid Pokemon, I think. I'm also gonna try and get Dragonite, and I will be exploiting the, if anyone is like aware of it, let me know in the comments, but there's a glitch that you can do in, Cerulean City, I think is the name of that. And there's a nugget, like the nugget bridge, where you have to face, I think it's like 5 or 6 trainers. And, at the end, you have to fight like a Team Rocket grunt or something. That may be wrong, but yeah, you have to, at the end, you fight it, but before you do that and kind of finish it, you get a golden nugget. So you can just basically force yourself to lose against the Team Rocket guy or whoever you're fighting, and you just keep getting nuggets. So I think you have to lose 9 times or something like that to get enough to buy a Dratini in Cerulean City, but it's honestly an incredible glitch because otherwise you'd have to wait so long to get one. So I will be going for a Dragonite. Please be Pikachu. Oh, so close. Not really, but whatever. But yeah, so that'll be on my team for sure. In terms of a grass Pokemon, I really like Victreebel. I actually need to remember if Victreebel is in this game or if it's Vileplume. But, alright, I'm just gonna try and find, a Pikachu real quickly. I'm really hoping I find one in the next, maybe 2 or 3 encounters. Otherwise, I'll just end the video and find it off camera, but... Alright. Let us see. Ah! The yellow kind of threw me for a second. Alright, I might just burn this dude. Get some XP real quick. But yeah, what else am I forgetting? Let's see, Charizard, Lapras, Raichu, Dragonite 4. Yeah, I don't know, I might try and find something in the Safari Zone that's good. I really like the Scyther. That's always a fun one. Yeah, I don't know. Those are just kind of my initial plans for now. But, series, you will be able to see. Hopefully this is like relaxing or enjoyable to watch. I know I'm not making like a lot of sounds other than just, you know, my voice, but I also hope that the brightness isn't too bad. I know someone had made a comment on one of my other videos about the screen brightness being a little bit too bright for people that are trying to play this, you know, at night. And I totally understand that. I don't think that there's a way for me to shift or kind of lower the brightness on my end, unfortunately, for something like this. So I apologize if, you know, you're wanting that and you can't get it. So I do apologize. Sorry about that. Alright, I think I'm gonna give it 2 more encounters, and then if I don't get it, then I'll just end it and I can find something. I can find one off camera. But, let's see. Alright. Oh, the yellow got me again. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this guy real quick and then we can sign off. But, thank you everyone for watching my first Pokemon Fire Red playthrough video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Boom. Hopefully you enjoyed. This was fun for me, kind of going back down memory lane a bit. So, you know, let me know if you have any suggestions about a team or any Pokemon you'd like to see me try and get. I'm happy to do that. Otherwise, just keep tuning into these videos. You know, if you're enjoying them. And yeah, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch. And with that, I think I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.